think I finally have a few weeks where I can get back to my normal life. Maybe. Hi, everybody. Today I'm going to be planning out the week of May 21st, 2018 in my Erin Condren Hourly Neutral Planner. I have been all over the place the past few weeks, as you've probably seen. I've only been doing about 3 videos a week, and that's going to continue this week. But next week, I'm hoping to get back to normal. I've had a lot of traveling over the last 3 weeks, including this last weekend having to drive basically through 2 states, 12 hours each way to get to my grandmother's memorial service. But that's done, and I have several weeks before we travel again. And we're coming up on the end of the school year, the end of the church year, and I just want to get back to my normal routine. Of course, what my planner is going to look like in July, I still haven't decided yet, and there will be a video coming on Wednesday where I talk a little bit more about that. Regardless, I need to get started planning and stop rambling. So today I'm going to be using this Cricut Paper Co. kit that I got in Palm Springs. I bought from her. It'll be easy to just slap some shit down, make it look pretty, and not worry too much about it while I'm trying to get caught up with all of the things. I've also grabbed these 2 washies. I think they either came from Michael's or from the co-ops. I'm not sure, whatever. And then I'll be probably using some Once More with Love and Krissyanne Designs, because I always do. I've got my list. I've got some shit going on this week, and I've got some free time this week to get some work done. So it's going to be interesting. So let's just jump right into it and stop with the fucking rambling. One of the things I like to do with these kits is start with the big fatness. If they offer you the fatness, whether it's these kits or the Krissyanne Designs kit or some kit where they offer some big old washi situation, I like to put that across the bottom because I feel like it ties everything together. I love these colors. These like springy pink and green colors. They're right up my alley. And I just noticed the name of the kit is on the kit. It is the Sweet Story Collection. That's good to know. I wasn't even paying that much attention. Now I'm going to cover up these flags here, and I'm going to use Krissyanne Designs stickers to do that. She has some that are specially sized for it. Now I'm going to use these date covers, but I like to cover up the dates with washi tape so that you don't get any of that like white and black situation peeking through. And this is old hat for some of you who've watched my channel, but I'm trying to get into the realm of normalcy, and I hope some of you can like appreciate what it feels like to be so out of your comfort zone and so having your habits thrown off by travel or by whatever, that trying to restore that by just doing the basics feels good. Not in a sexy way, though. Maybe in a sexy way. Just have my finger covering the Sunday here. I was like, why doesn't she have Sunday on there? Is that not a day where she lives? But I was wrong. Yeah, I think that looks pretty, so I'm going to repeat that for the other side. I hope it looked pretty, because otherwise I was going to have to redo everything, and that fucking sucks. I got that all in. I'm going to block off some room for like the top 3 things I need to get done each day. Sometimes I use that in my bullet journal, but I think this week my bullet journaling is going to be a little bit less intense, and I'm going to utilize this a little bit more, mostly because I'm contemplating trying something different. I'm still going to bullet journal, but I'm contemplating changing how I plan next year, like next academic year, so in July, and I haven't decided yet. And like I said, on Wednesday I will have a video up where I talk more about that, because I'm going to be looking at the other 2 layouts of the Erin Condren planner. It's on my mind. And honestly, this week I can't overload myself. I promised myself this week that I would try and take things one at a time, very slowly, not overdo it, because I have been out of the loop so much. I have so much going on at church, with work, with everything else, that and the end of the school year, if I try and tackle everything at once, I'm going to lose my shit. So I'm going to try and just go very deliberately. And so having 3 things per day that have to get done will help me try to stay on track. And now I'm going to go ahead and use this Pilot Razor Point fine liner to put in my weather for Monday through Thursday. Time to get time-sensitive appointments in for the week. The first is that both of my kids, as we're approaching the end of the school year, they have their concerts. My daughter's is tonight. My son's is Wednesday. So I'm going to get both of those marked in. I'm going to use these squiggles from the kit to mark those, and then I'll use it once more with Love Music Munchkin for each of them. And since I'm going to have the Music Munchkins out anyway, my husband has a gig on Thursday night, so I'm going to mark that in as well. We definitely go through a shit ton of these every week. And to write on the vinyl stickers today, I am using a Le Pen Permanent. And then on Tuesday, I have a conference call at 10 a.m. So I'm going to use one of these event stickers from the kit and a phone icon from Krissyanne Designs. On Thursday at 4, I have a patron live. So I'm going to use one of these half boxes and then a little months more with love, little fangirl munchkin. On Monday all day, well, for probably the second half of today, because I haven't had the chance to get up there yet, I'm going to be offering feedback to my patrons of a certain level. I like to mark things like this with washi if they run all day, and this one specifically, I want to run along the side so I still have room to write. I'm going to use one of these little ovals from Krissyanne Designs to mark that so that I have plenty of space. The trick is to make sure you leave enough space to do other things. The trick is also to not lay your sticker down fucking crooked. Saturday, we're leaving kind of open because we've done so much traveling, and there's going to be a concert in town that we're not going to, like the festival that happens in town every year is happening this weekend. So I'm going to mark that, not because we're going, but to remind us to not go anywhere unless we have to. And what I'm going to do is use this little like fuck sticker with like the fuck you flipping off to mark it, and then just to write it on the washi tape. Now on Sunday, one of the things we do have to do is go to church because there's a bunch going on that day that I need to take care of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little like 3 checkbox and this little banner from Krissyanne Designs to mark that kind of together. I kind of squished more than 3 items on there, but I didn't want to use bigger than that. I'm also going to throw the weekend banner on here if I can find it. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to put it down below because I already crammed up my top with other things going on. And then after church that day, I have a hangout with my patrons, and then I will be doing a live plan with me on Sunday. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. It may be just regular. It may be something cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I don't know yet. I feel like I had a couple suggestions I wanted to try out and I haven't figured out what they are yet. But yeah, this Sunday coming up, 2:30 Pacific time, I will be live on this channel doing a live plan with me. And before that, I'll be hanging out with my $15 plus patrons, as we usually do before a live plan with me. And to mark the 2 separate things, I'm going to mark with a YouTube munchkin and a fangirl munchkin for the patron hangout and the live YouTube. The funny thing is, when I do the fangirl icons for my patron stuff, it's not because they fangirl over me, it's because I fangirl over them. Oh, isn't that cute? Doesn't it just bring a tear to your eye? Sniff, sniff. I feel like my lettering is all cramped and janky right now, and it's probably just because I am so tired. I am so fucking tired. I think that is all of my appointments for the week. So I want to mark in for today that basically this morning I tried to recover and I just need to get my thoughts processed for the week. And then I'll be working on Tuesday. So I'm going to mark that in as well. And then for the rest of the week, I'm going to leave it alone because I'm just going to build it as I go along. So right here, I'm going to layer this event sticker from the kit and this brain dump sticker with my lettering from Krissyanne Designs so that I can get all of my stuff out, all my thoughts out into the world. And then here, I'm just going to letter film and inbox because those are the 2 things that need to get done today. Film this video and get my inbox taken care of. In the morning, I'm going to throw this sleep in sticker. It's already happened. My husband and I slept in this morning and it felt really nice, but I'm just putting it there. Just putting it there because I needed to. And I'm going to layer that too because why the hell not? And then I'm just going to mark in work for tomorrow on Tuesday because I'm basically going to spend the majority of tomorrow getting work done. And I need to make sure I do that. Rather than write down work, I'm going to slap a little Steve with a laptop because that works really well. No pun intended. And then down here, I'm going to actually put down this little, I never use these little like marquee looking stickers. I never know what to do with them. But this week I'm using one because yesterday when I was recovering from our hours long fucking drive, I started to catch up on the second season of The Crown. Maybe it was the royal wedding this weekend, which we didn't watch. It was the day of my grandmother's memorial and I wasn't about to wake up that fucking early. On the West Coast, it was like 3 a.m. or something. But maybe all of the talk about the royal wedding made me remember that I needed to go watch the second season of it. And I'm 3 episodes deep. And now I want to catch more up on it. So I'm going to do that because we don't have a kid concert or a husband concert that night. Seems like a good time. Except it's too big. So instead I'm going to use one of these little TV stickers. Now I want to get today's top 3 in and a couple of top 3s throughout the week. Like I'm not going to do the full ones, but ones I know have a deadline that day. That's all I can think of right now. I think for now I'm going to leave most of this week the way it is. Now I just need to get my sidebar set up. I'm going to do some layering action for this box. I've got this full box from the kit, and then I've got a couple Krissyanne Designs stickers, one of the emojis I've done with her, and this lettering from Amy Tangerine from the sheet we got in Palm Springs. It says home, and I'm using the heart eyes emoji because we are home. We're going to be home for quite some time, and I'm so glad. I'm going to use this week sticker, and I'm going to start listing some of the things that need to get done this week, but I'll finish that later. So that's some of it. I'll get the rest of it written in later. But for now, this is my spread for the week. And I like how simple it is. I like the colors. I like how easy that was. I'm sorry if this felt like a dry plan with me, but honestly, I just needed to get myself into the routine. It's probably going to be a couple weeks before I feel normal again. And this week, I'm not going to be doing 5 videos. I'll be doing the 3 this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the live plan with me on Sunday. Hopefully that next week we'll go to regular scheduled programming, but part of me is rethinking if I want to do 5 videos a week or 3 right now, depending on, with the end of the school year and everything else. I'm just not sure yet. So it's a conversation that's going to continue to happen. But until then, we'll see what happens. My question for you today is, how do you get back into your normal everyday routine after it's been disrupted? Like if you have visitors, like house guests, if you go on a bunch of trips, if you have a lot going on one week that just throws your routine out of whack, what is the thing that you do to feel like you're getting back to normalcy? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.